The New York Jets have made multiple sneaky good moves for this team, signing a few different key players that will help the Jets become a better team instantly, while also waiving other players off the team that it just was not working out with, as practice is officially underway for the Jets, and they're able to see what's working and what's not as they gear up for the 2025 NFL season, and we're going to break it all down. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Jets Digest. It's Chris here. Yeah, you're back with this ugly face for a day. Guys, if you're part of that 60.4% that's not subscribed to Jets Digest, make sure to subscribe for daily New York Jets updates from me and Matt. Mostly Matt right now, but I'll be back. I'm still around the channel a little bit hanging out. I got a few other responsibilities with some few other channels right now. It's baseball trade deadline season. Make sure to check out Yankees Digest as well, and also check me out on Knicks Digest if you're interested. But let's jump into it. Darren Mougey has been active with the New York Jets very recently, and if you hear the sirens outside, it's because the Jets are making moves. Things are changing fast with the New York Jets already for this team, because going into this practice, it was unclear what everything would be. Aaron Glenn made it very clear the Jets do not have a depth chart as of right now, and that everything is up for grabs, and that everybody has to earn their spot and earn their keep with this Jets team. And Mougey has echoed that as well, and will do what it takes to help that all work out as the team's general manager. Obviously, him and Glenn are working together on most of these situations, and now some big moves have happened for the Jets. As it was revealed earlier that the folk hero is back. The Jets have signed kicker Nick Folk, according to Aaron Glenn, who revealed this to the press today. And guys, the man returns. Nick Folk, a long-time New York Jets kicker, is now back with the team. At the same time, they've also made some other moves outside of that, which will have some impacts as well, as they released Caden Davis, meaning that Harrison Mevis, at the time of them releasing Caden Davis, was the only kicker left on the roster, but everyone sort of knew that meant another move was coming. It's not that they don't like Mevis or anything. They are interested in Mevis still, but Nick Folk has been great recently, and because of that, it really became this situation where you get a great veteran guy who played for the Jets and was there when the Jets had that season where it felt like they were finally going to get back into the playoffs. Obviously, they didn't because that Jets-Bills game at the end of the year, but Folk was there for that. He's been with the Jets for a long time, and now he gets to come back and sort of be a great veteran leader for this young team to have. The Jets signed almost exclusively players under 30 years old throughout free agency, outside of literally one guy in Josh Reynolds. So bringing in Nick Folk adds another veteran onto a squad that's a very young team right now, and I think this is an excellent signing for multiple reasons. Also, Folk is just a flat-out great kicker still. Last year, he made 21 of his 22 field goals and hit all 25 of his extra point attempts as well. Folk has been great throughout his career as well, but last year and the year prior with the Tennessee Titans, Folk showed that he still has it going on as far as we see everything with his career and with the way he's been kicking the ball. He was good with the Jets. He spent a year in Tampa. He was with New England for a bit, and then Tennessee. Obviously started in Dallas where he made the Pro Bowl, but when it comes down to it, Folk has been great. And over the last 2 seasons that he's been with the Titans, he's had the best field goal percentage in all of the NFL. So Folk still has it. He could still get the job done. And he was not signed up until this point, but kicker stuff is weird. That's not the craziest thing. And also, Nick Folk's not some tier 1, tier 2 kicker anymore, but he is still a reliable guy for a Jets team that did not have anyone to rely on. There was a lot of discussion surrounding all the kickers on the team, not just Caden Davis, whose photo is here. I want to emphasize it was not just Davis. A lot of the kickers there, all the reports were that they were not kicking the ball well. Most of them had multiple missed kicks, and it just wasn't working out with all these younger, newer kickers, because they're trying that for a good reason. What if it works out? What if we get a kicker that we can rely on for the next 5 to 10 years? That's an excellent sign. However, that didn't happen. So instead, the Jets went the other route. Let's bring in a veteran who all the fans love and who the players will have a good leader in, and I think that was a very good counter for the Jets to take, especially Folk. He'll likely not be kicking for too much longer. This very likely could be his last year. He is 40. He's going to be 41 at some point in the season. So with all that in mind, Folk is aware this could be the end. He would get to close it out with the Jets, where he was most recognized, I'd say, at least from our perspective here. And Folk with the Jets was a very good kicker as well. He was 175 for 213 on field goals and 204 for 208 on extra points for 729 points in 104 games he played for the Jets throughout his career, starting in 2010. So he was with the Jets the last time that they made the playoffs, and he was there all the way through 2016. He was a very solid kicker for them throughout all that time and was a mainstay throughout multiple coaching regimes, whether it was Rex Ryan or Todd Bowles. Nick Folk was there for all of it. So that was an excellent sign to see. And also, it's just a really good thing to know that the way that the Jets just get a great veteran who's a good kicker still. I like this. There's no loss in this signing whatsoever. Now, also, Aaron Glenn spoke on Nick Folk, saying he's a very established kicker in this league. When you go back and you look at his stats for the last couple of years, they've been above board. I've said this from the beginning. Anyone who could help us win games, we're going to take a look at that. Obviously, he was available and terms worked out. I thought Mougey and Nick did a great job with that. So you have the Aaron Glenn seal of approval on Nick Folk, and you have the entire Jets fandom seal of approval on Nick Folk as well. I'm so happy Nick Folk is back. Welcome back, Nick. This is going to be very fun to watch him back in a Jets uniform once again. But there's also new players in Jets uniforms as well that we have to talk about. As the Jets have signed running back Lawrence Tafali and waived kicker Caden Davis, as we know. Tafali, 5'11", 194 pounds, spent the last 5 seasons at Florida State and appeared in 55 games. He became just the 5th player in FSU history to score both receiving and rushing touchdowns of at least 70 yards. During the 2024 season, he led the Seminoles for 109 rushes for 456 yards and 3 touchdowns. Tafali participated in Jets rookie camp as a tryout player in May, and now he gets a spot on the roster. So congrats to Tafali for getting that spot. Very well earned. He did a good job at that, and he played for Florida State. I did see the background go away. Hold on. And look at that. It's back. He played for Florida State for 5 years. He really always was getting touches throughout his career, but obviously those final 3 years is when he stepped up and became the mainstay guy. He averaged around, for his career, he averaged 34.5 yards per game. That never really changed throughout his career. When he was a starter, it was around 35, and then 38. He had a couple touchdowns. He had some nice moments for sure. His rushing attempts were pretty good in that final year. He became the main running back for the team. Had 456 yards. He's an interesting player. When you look at the Jets depth chart in its entirety, there is not a whole lot of room for him to really get onto the field as of right now. You have Breece Hall, you have Braylon Allen, you have Isaiah Davis. So you already have a deep running back room as it is, and those 3 guys plus Justin Fields are going to be getting a lot of touches as well. Now, obviously, that's with the expectation that Fields does play in week 1, but the expectation is that he is going to be playing. And regardless, Tyrod Taylor is a good running quarterback as well, so I would expect that Taylor would also get some running plays designed up for him if he is the starting quarterback week 1 with Fields out with that toe injury. So we'll have to see how all of that obviously goes around as well for this team going forwards. But I like what the Jets are doing right now. I like these moves. I think they're complete wins in their entirety. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Like this video, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Have a great day. Good to be back. Go Jets.